Terrible Tudors, gorgeous Georgians, slimy Stuarts, far Victorian, woeful wars, ferocious fights, stingy castles, daring knights, horrors that defy description, cutthroat council, bull Egyptian, vicious Viking school.
Greetings! Welcome to the majestic 1800s.
Today the scientists and I will be explaining the life of Charles Darwin, a man of discovery around the world on the brilliant boat, the HMS Beagle. The 5-year voyage was a long journey and Charles was incredibly seasick.
Charles' life started on the 12th February 1809. However, his life was wonderful for him until the age of 8 years old. When his mother died, it was a coincidence that he was forced to go to boarding school at the same age.
Now, shall we go on learning about Darwin himself?
Oh, I do miss my brother. I wish I could talk to him just one more time. I know what I will do. I'll use 4G to text him on my new iPhone 5S. I will use the new apps, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Oh, okay, I'll post something about what's happening. Dear brother, I hate it here. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. How's Sparky and father? Are they doing well? This is the worst thing ever. School is awful. I want to come home and stay with you, but not Dad, obviously. I miss you, and I kind of miss Dad, but anyway, I need to get back to work. Bye, Charles Darwin.
Dear brother, thank you for your wonderful post all over the web. It's lovely. You are an awesome brother and I can't wait to see you again. Bye.
Charles went to Cambridge University because he had committed to his father that he didn't want to be a doctor.
I don't like my studies here in Edinburgh. They are complete, utter rubbish. My life is a mess here. Stupidly, I have to improve my Latin. At least I found something I like to study.
What is that?
Well, I do have a strong interest as an amateur naturalist.
How interesting.
Did
you know? It all started when Charles was younger and he was a collector of beetles. He found 2 very rare beetles which were exactly the same, but Charles did find another one and he had to put it in his mouth. The beetle bit his tongue, so Charles spit it out as quickly as possible. That may have been a bit beyond his ability.
Charles wrote a funny story about beetles, and this idea came from the beetle story.
We didn't actually know that. We should probably get on with explaining what Charles Darwin really did in scientific detail, right?
Sure, Darwin's discoveries had a huge impact on science today on his theory of evolution and adaptation. His theory was that all living things had come from the same organism and they all had adapted into different species. Some animals are still evolving. For example, giraffes adapted to their habitats by growing their necks. The successful giraffe managed to breed to make more of their adapted species. He made people wonder if this theory was true, but most of the time he caused people to rage and believe he was making up a bunch of rubbish. In Cambridge University, he met a botany professor, and they soon became friends. This relationship soon changed his life when he offered him to keep a captain company on a 5-year voyage around the world.
He found 13 species of finches on the Galapagos Islands, but only 1 in South Africa. Anyway, what Charles is most famous for is the
Theory of evolution.
His theory was that we are all related and came from the same organism that adapted to become us.
Cool.
That's all about Charles' life and his theory of evolution. We hope you enjoyed it.
So from now on, when other people ask you a question about Charles Darwin, you can answer.